Hello, I'm Langston and I'm back on my channel Gymlandia and I'm going to be giving y'all a messy video today. So I'm going to be talking about the top 10 most overrated gymnasts, old school edition, finishing up the old school edition series. And woo chows, we're going to get straight into it. But anyway, this video finna stand on business. Like a lot of y'all old school faves, a lot of these old school girls, you just not allowed to talk about. Like, I just felt like seeing all of this. Y'all know how I am. This is my third overrated gymnast video. Like, I stand on business. So I don't care if I hurt some of y'all feelings. Good. And what's gonna be taken back? Okay. So let's go ahead and dive into number 10. And number 10 in my opinion is Mary Lou Retton. And Mary Lou Retton, like my beef with her is like how Americans lie to us. Like even my mom, like even the military, like, they lie to us to make it seem like Mary Lou Retton defeated the communist gymnasts, like she defeated the Soviets, defeated the Russians, and she never did that. Mama never beat any Russian gymnast in her life. She never competed against them head on head. So it's like, why they create this myth that Mary Lou Retton was like a great American hero is like, no. But in a way she is underrated because I feel like Mama was tumbling, Mama was vaulting. Like she would have cleared them Soviet hoes on vaulting floor. And would have been who gonna say I'm wrong? Like she would have cleared them. Mama was doing a double out and a full in. Like let's be so for real. Like so Mama would have cleared them on vaulting floor. I think she could have, bars, she wasn't bad at bars either. She could have kept up with them on bars. The problem for her was beam. I still think she probably would have beaten at least one of the Soviets, considering that Katerina Zavo got the bronze medal at the World Championships prior. So, she came in third place. If Mary Lou Retton beat her, she would at least probably came in third. I think she probably would have came in second. I think she could have beaten Yurchenko. I think the problem for her would have been Mostapanova. But like I said, she had a chance winning all around. I think she just sucked too much at being. But like I said, Mama's vault in floor. Mama went off absolutely excellent on vault and floor, but she's just so overrated by USA Gymnastics, by the American media, that it's like she had to be on this list. Number 9 is the oligarch of bent knees, the czar of low landings, and the Communist Party chair of a trash roof lover, and that is Svetlana Khorkina, the not great. Like they always talking about the great in Russia, but Svetlana is not the great. Like Svetlana the not great because like Mama's just I can't with her. Like, just okay. Something that Horkina did clear. Horkina cleared that motherfucking Reekna on bars. Her Reekna to pack Salto to starter. Mama was going off, especially like she robbed them hoes and she robbed them hoes in Atlanta, but in Sydney she cleared house. She cleared them hoes in Sydney, but in Atlanta she robbed them girls, and it's just like Horkina. She also cleared on her opening sequence on beam that Loso to back handspring to Loso or the full twisting the Koshnikova to back handspring to Loso. Mama cleared. Like she cleared on some things. That roof lover was trash. Her vault sucked. She had a low ass landing. Her tuck position on her Horkina was trash. Mama sucked on floor, but she cleared at the ending. Like her ending clear, her artistry clear, but the actual tumbling, the triple twist never triple. Like the two and a half, the front tuck was hella uncontrolled. Like that two and a half to punch, like oh man, like. And then that double pipe was just so damn low. Like Mama fell on that a whole bunch of times. Like literally, her hands touched the floor. Sometimes she was that damn low. Like, and it's like the code specialized for her, and I just very much overrated. But at the end of the day, like she's still a good gymnast. But I think that Horkina should have never been getting the score she was getting, especially like just throughout her whole career, she was just hella overscored. And it's just like if she competed today, they would clear mamas. Like a lot of shit mamas got to get away with. Mamas, they would throw the book in mamas today. And that's why she got smoked for. Simone Biles want to be anti-black because she knows Simone Biles could have came back then and whooped that ass, but she can't come here and be her. So that's what it is. Number eight, number eight, in the overrated part two, I spoke of, you know, the princess of Robin Bitches, who was Ali Raisman. But the queen of Robin Bitches is Gina Gogean. Gina Gogean is number 8 in my opinion. Like she served the minimum and didn't even clear at that. Like, how you gonna do the minimum and not even clear at the minimum? Like, if you're gonna serve nothing, at least serve perfectly executed nothing. Like, you're serving bent knees nothing. Like, you're serving very much flex feet nothing. Like, that's something that I can't take. The only thing that she did it for me, mama served on floor. Like, her, the way she used to be tumbling, I used to be like, yes, Gina Gogean. Like, the Romanians will go off on floor. But besides that, like, Gina Gogean, like, just if you go back and watch her routines, like, she just will waste your motherfucking time. Like, girl, that's it. That's all. Like, that's all you finna serve us. Like, you ain't gonna take no pride like in your routines. Like, you don't want like to give the viewers, give the watchers more. Like, I just bum ass, nothing ass routines, and it's just like, girl. And in the past, she used to have that back handspring, the loso to back handspring. That was cute. She's always take a fat ass hop on her 1.5 twisted Yurchenko, but just Mama's was so overscored. Mama's thought that just because she stuck a double tuck out of a combination on beam, she was doing something that just was never the case, and very much overrated. Number seven, oh man, like this gymnast walk. So Jessica Kajova could run in terms of just like Robin, like the way they just ate her up, and it don't sit right with me. And number seven is Lilia Podkopayeva. Like Lilia Podkopayeva, just Mama. Mama was doing different shit, but she wasn't doing different shit executed well. So it's just like she just. I remember the first time I found out about Lilia Podkopayeva was, I'm from Atlanta, so we had like studied the Atlanta Olympic Games, and we found out about Lilia, and we watched videos about her. And I just remember someone yelling like in the middle of the class, like, "Get this bitch off the screen!" Like, who the fuck want to watch this? Like, and that's just how I felt. Like, I remember saying, "Oh, well, this is what gymnastics was like back then," and I was like, I shouldn't have offended that hoe because what that person said was true. Like, Lilia Podkopayeva is just like not good, and I said what I said. Like, when I watch her gymnastics, I'm like, this is who was clearing people in Atlanta. Like, really, like, Mama's had a decent twirl combination on floor, but her music was annoying as fuck. Her beam, she thought she was doing something. Them little wolf jumps into connections. Like, girl, please. She did have a pretty decent dismount. She also, I liked her full into the end of her routine. I did not like how she landed her pot Kapeva. Her bars. Mama's got away with just like shit she should not get away with. Her ball, like her vault was cute, but like I said, she did different shit, but she didn't. Like I said, she was just not all that to me. And like I said, Lilia Podkopayeva gave Lilia Podka nothing. Like Lilia Podka overrated. Like Lilia Podka should never been gassed the fuck up in the first place. And that's why Lilia Podkopayeva, in my opinion, is Lilia Rob Kapayeva. Like, because all she did was rob bitches. So Lilia Rob Kapayeva. Okay. Number six, like y'all gonna be like, oh, you hell for this. But number six is Esther Moya. I said what I said. Like, and listen, like, even if my name Natalie Nunn, y'all hoes still can't chin check me. So I said what I said. Like, Esther Moya, Mamas was robbed by Khorkina. But my beef is y'all want to come for Simona Amidar. Simona Amidar cleared that girl. Like, let's be so for real right now. Like, Mama's had a Chinese floor routine. Y'all just said like she was some Jade Carey Simone Biles ass bitch. Like, she was out here just tumbling. Like, Mama's had a triple twist as an opening tumbling pass. Like I think, like, let's be so for real right now. Like, so it's just like y'all wasn't ready for that boomerang, but she was hella gassed up. Like, people want to act like she's all that in a bag of chips, and I don't agree with that. I think she was robbed, but I think she's robbed and overrated at the same time. Like, just she was never all that to me, and I'm tired of y'all gassing Esther Moya up. And like I said, we just ain't see it. Number five, in my opinion, number five is Vanessa Atler. And, Vanessa Atler is one of the most overrated gymnasts, like, maybe in American history. Like, people want to act like she was all that. And let me just say something. When your biggest accomplishment is clearing at a games named after a thrift store, like, what is that telling you? Like, you cleared the Goodwill Games, event named after a thrift store. Like, girl, you want a cookie for that? Like, what did you do at the World Championships? Fuck around. And that's why Bella blackballed you. He stood on motherfucking business. And like, oh, she was abused. So was everyone back then. She was gassed up, produced very little results. And like I said, just she was never all that. And like I said, I can't stand me a queen of nationals, but don't want to turn up when it matters. Like, and people want to sit up here and act like she would have done something against Sydney. Like she would have done very much nothing and wouldn't have because she did nothing at the previous world championships. So why would this change? Mama's beam was just the bent knees. Like she had one opening tumbling pass. People want to eat that shit up. Like okay, a lot of people could have added up. A lot of people could have added a ring jump after it, a staggering. Like I said, what about everything else? That's cute. Mama had a good opening tumbling pass, but besides that, Mama's was overrated. I've seen people try to sit here and say she's one of the best vaulters. And it's just like, with what medals? With what medals? Like, stand on medals. If you're gonna argue for someone, let's argue with fucking medals. And she didn't achieve any of that. And she had opportunities to, and she didn't. Y'all would say, oh, she was abused. So was a lot of gymnasts. They still accomplish it. So, like I said, overrated. And I love, it's crazy how y'all want to sit up here and talk about Dominique Dawes, but y'all don't want to talk about her fucking around. Like y'all hold black women in such a higher standard because Dominique Dawes still won medals. Dominique Dawes still won medals. Yes, she did not reach her full potential, but she still won medals. What did Vanessa Atler win? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, overrated as fuck, and that's why she's on that damn list. And number four is another gymnast even more overrated than her because number four is Yelena Prudanova. Yelena Prudanova, like, man, like, Mama did one good vault. You want to sit up here and act like she was fucking doing something. Like, okay, that was it. Like, Zamo cleared that whole on vault, and I said what I said. Shorty got served by Labosnik, who literally took 10 seconds to do a fucking skill. Like, you can hit the fast forward on YouTube and Labosnik is still not did her Arabian yet. Like, how you get cleared by somebody like that? All her skills were nasty. Like her putting over on vault was nasty. Like her front layout to double front on floor was nasty. Her Arabian double front was nasty. Her double front off beam was nasty. Like Mama loved her 310 leg separation not today code. Like just overrated. I said what I said. Like she's just so fucking gassed up. People want to act like she was all that in a bag of chips, and she just never was any of that. Like Yelena Prudanova is very overrated. Like what y'all gonna do about it? I know it's one of y'all phase, but Mama is hella overrated. Mama is hella overrated. And like her skills just across the board, just side eye. Number three, number three is Henrietta Onodi. And Henrietta Onodi, like Mamas ain't even do her own skill. Like Olga Musipinova had already did that skill at the World Championship. So why the fuck did they name it after Henrietta? Like Henrietta Onodi was just so fucking overrated, especially by the commentators. Like really, like when you watch Henrietta, you just be like, "This is it." Like this is who got us. This is who they want to talk about all the time. Like overrated. And Mama didn't even do her Noti one time without a balance check. Like, come on now. And the floor wasn't flooring the vault. The vault was hella overscored. Mama's was supposed to be an all-around competitor. I remember people talking about she was gonna clear, that she could clear Kim Zemesko and Boginskaya, and there's a case for them as well, but compared to them, like, let's be so for real. The people act like she was going to clear somebody when she came to Barcelona, and I guess on certain events, but in terms of an all around, very much never. And I saw people trying to tear Simone Biles down to empower her, and it don't sit right with me. And people always want to talk about, oh, they felt like she was beautiful and etc., which is a reach, but even still, I'll give her that. Like, this is gymnastics, it's about no damn beauty pageant. What about her actual skills? Like, just I can't. Number two, oh man, like number two and number one, it's a race for one and two. But number two, in my opinion, is Roza Galiyeva, and Roza Galiyeva better be glad that Dudnik and Lashinovova fell with the Berlin Wall, because that hoe would have never made the unified team. Like Rosa Galiyeva was so overrated. Like, and Mamas wanted to do the most because they removed her to get rid of, like, to put Gusu in. Like Mama want to sit up here and call the damn, I'm saying, like Rosa Gallieva wanted to turn into Rosa Parks. Like a bitch wanted to sit up here and call, all these niggas down to Montgomery in motherfucking March because Mama was mad she had to give up her motherfucking seat on the bus to a better bitch than her. Like, get the fuck over there, bitch. You ain't Rosa Parks. Give up your motherfucking seat for damn a bitch to actually sit on something Tatiana Gusu. And audacity for you to have all that smoke for Tatiana Gusu when Tatiana Gusu was paying your bills, bitch. Tatiana Gusu was making sure you ate good, ho. Like, you got to get you a good ass steak off of Tatiana Gusu money, because if it wasn't for Tatiana Gusu, you would have never got not one penny from Barcelona, boo. And y'all, you want to hate on her like Tatiana Gusu and give you some bread. Tatiana Gusu had to split her bag with you. Like, and Mama had a whole bluff piece in Atlanta about being salty about Gusu, just to leave Georgia with no peaches, with no medals, with no accomplishments. Like, hella fucking overrated. Was what was you finna do in 1992 if they would have let you compete? Get cleared, like come in eighth, come in 10th place? Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. You got your chance in Atlanta. What did you do? Get fucking cleared by everybody. So, like I said, overrated as fuck. And like I said, bitch, you ain't Rosa Parks. Give up your motherfucking seat, ho. There was no need for a civil rights movement. Like, it was no need for the gym to sit up here and act like this bitch got done the fuck in. Like, no, they stood on business. They did what they had to do. And it was necessary. And her and that bum ass love piece. Like I said, keep Tatiana Goose's name out your mouth. Very much jealousy. And number one is Dominique Mocceanu. And Dominique Mocceanu was so fucking gassed up, especially going into the Atlanta Olympics. Like, they wanted to replace Shannon Miller and Dominique Dawes with her so bad, and it's just like, very much the Audie brand Nadia Comaneci. Like, she looked a little bit like Nadia, and the American public ran with that, but Mamas ain't served Nadia. Mamas very much didn't even serve a Katharina Szabo. Like, she didn't even serve Daniela Syllabus. Like, fuck Nadia. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could dance, but the tumbles didn't tumble. Like, the double tuck all being was nasty. And Mama served on bars. Like, I would give Mama served on bars. But I want to say, I know she was young as hell. But like I said, Mama's, like, even in 1992, the floor routines were harder than what she was doing in 1996. Like, and then I know she was abused, but so was everybody. Like I said, everyone was abused back then. And she was just so overrated by the commentators, by USA Gymnastics, by the American public. And the results ain't backed it up. I think she only won like one individual medal her whole career. And to be that fucking gassed up and to achieve such little results, that's why she on this damn list. And who gonna beat my ass? Like, who gonna beat my motherfucking ass? Because in the day, these facts gon' stand how they was very much presented. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure to have a nice day, you guys. Goodbye.